And welcome to GWKN News. I'm Kate, and I'm here bringing recent news on the outbreak of institutional discrimination.
And I'm Grace, and for those of you who don't know about institutional discrimination, it refers to the unjust and discriminatory mistreatment of an individual or group of individuals by organizations such as banks, schools, criminal profiling, and the workplace. This type of discrimination involves the organization setting rules and laws that tend to discriminate the minority.
We received reports of discrimination at a local Denny's in the state of South Carolina.
Now we'll go to the scene and talk with some of the people involved in this incident.
Here I am with Chantel, a victim of this discrimination. Please explain to us what happened here today.
I sat down for breakfast before work this morning, and as soon as I sat down, the waitress asked me to pay before even taking my order. I could tell she was acting different around me, and I watched her go up to a family of Caucasians and act graciously around them and take their order right away. I could tell I was being discriminated against because of my race.
And Chantel, how did you react when the waitress asked you to pay first?
I was taken by surprise because this is very out of the norm. When I asked the waitress why this was happening, she said it was restaurant policy that I pay first before being served.
Thank you, Chantel. And now a word with Anna Anderson, the manager of the South Carolina Denny's. About how long have you been in charge of this Denny's?
I've been the manager for 10 years now.
And about how long has this policy been around?
This policy's been around for 3 years now, ever since those black people kept dining and dashing because they couldn't afford the food that they were buying.
And now back to you, Grace.
Thank you for sharing that story, Kate. Very interesting. It is such a shame to see that nowadays. Now on to another recent report of institutional discrimination in the state of Texas. We've seen recent teens protesting against the police force that have been accusing young black teens of suspicious activity without probable cause. I am in Texas with Devon, a young victim who was pulled over by a policeman while driving home. Now, Devon, can you explain to us what happened?
Well, I was driving down the interstate on my way home from work, and I got pulled over while obeying all traffic laws. When I got pulled over and the officer came to me and to the window, I asked him what I did wrong. He continued to explain that it was a routine traffic stop and proceeded to look through my car without any reason. The officer then continued to say that it was a regulation that African Americans were to be pulled over under police discretion.
Thank you, Devon. I respect that you teens are standing up to this.
Who are you meeting with today?
Mark Jacobson, I have an appointment at 12.
Okay, let me go grab him. You have a white person and a black person in the waiting room. Remember to charge the black person 7%.
Hi. So I see from your file that you're trying to put a mortgage down for your house.
Yes, what would be the correct requirements for that?
We just need some of your background info, like your address and your name and other stuff, and then some signatures, and then you will have to sign off on a 2% rate that we charge from our bank.
Oh wow, that was easy. Okay, great. We can get right on that. Thank you so much. My good news. We got a 2% mortgage rate on our house. No background checks or anything. How great is that? Yeah, I'll see you at home.
Mark, your next appointment's here.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
What do you need today?
I'm trying to take a mortgage out for my house. What are the justifications for that?
Well, we're going to have to do a lot of background checks and information to see if you are really allowed to have a mortgage on your house. And then if you are after all of that, then there will be signatures at a 9% rate put on your mortgage for your house.
Wait, I'm confused. The white woman that was just in your office only had 2% rate for the same situation, and it didn't seem like she had to go through all the background checks. What's going on here?
Well, ma'am, it's just our rules and regulations charge people like you a higher rate.
And what do you mean people like me?
You know, people of color.
I can't believe this. It's 2015 and minorities are still being institutionally discriminated. You'll be getting a call from my lawyer.
I'm sorry you're getting so upset, but this is our job duty. We've had a history of bad behavior from the minority race, so we need to make sure it is more strict to allow bank safety.
This is absurd. Goodbye. Tyrone, this is absurd. I just tried to get our mortgage done, and they charge us 7% more than the white couple that just walked in. Is this just because we're black? I'll call you later, honey. Bye. A recent story of institutional discrimination has just come into our newsroom. A local bank discriminated a black woman by charging her a higher rate on her mortgage.
We have signs that this bank is now being investigated, and hopefully we can end institutional discrimination forever.
Thanks for tuning into GWKN News today on our reports of institutional discrimination.
We'll keep you posted.